All right, let's get this popping. It's 9 o'clock. Everybody's here.
Yeah, he's there. All right.
Hey, welcome to Always On with Tonya Jay, featuring DJ Jay.
What's up? What's up? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Happy New Year, all that good stuff.
What's up, girl? I just ran into a doorman. He's like, "Is this your show?" Because D lives right downstairs. I'm normally like here. He must follow you on IG or something. He's trolling you.
Who is this?
Martin Luther King Day.
What, yeah, but who is it? What's up, Anthony?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
What's up, Tom?
Hey.
All right, so let's introduce our guests. We're going to get right into it and everything. It's 9:01 here on the East Coast and everything. We have Dorinda Angelito, who is a media specialist and project manager. Say hello.
Hello, Facebook world, IG world. Hello.
We have Zumba Instructor Paul Kocum. Is going to talk today about some things that we can get lean for the spring. Okay, that's going to be our first thing. We have Anthony Tall, attorney. Sports attorney. Say hello. Hey, and then we have Crystal Blake, martial arts expert and photographer. You got to take some pictures of me, girl. I haven't seen you in such a long time. Oh my God, you're so beautiful.
You got it. I love it.
So what's going on, everybody? If everybody, one at a time, I'll start with Paul first because we're going to talk about our first topic, which is getting lean for the spring. And our guest, Paul Kocum, did I say your name right?
You are correct.
Okay. Well, he's going to help.
Paul.
Hi, nice to meet you all.
My pleasure.
How many of y'all are in New York?
I'm in New York area, Tri-State area.
Okay.
I'm in the Big Apple tonight.
You in the Apple or are you in the Poconos, Jay?
No, I'm in the Big Apple. I'm upstairs.
Oh shit. That's what's up.
Jay, okay. And so anyways, we're going to start the show off with our first topic, which is called Getting Lean for the Spring.
It's got a whole title, huh? All right, so
Yeah,
tell us what's up, Paul.
I love
Tell us
that
about
title.
getting lean. I feel like a pork chop
I like the
sandwich
title
right
too.
now with some gravy.
So yeah, let's introduce our first guest. Paul Kocum is going to help us talk about try to get some muscles and get sexy and everything for the spring and working on for the summer and everything. Paul, tell us about yourself first of all.
I am a retired English drama teacher, teaching in Westfield and Nutley for over 34 years. And I stumbled onto Zumba at the YMCA, purely accidental. I joined the gym. The girl took me a tour. She goes, "You're a choreographer and a playwright and director. She says, come to Zumba tonight. Take a class and see it." Well, that was it. Seeing the mentor teach the class, she came up to me. She goes, "Oh my God, you're really good. I want you to meet these other Zumba instructors." And from there, it just took off. It's a passion of mine. I've been doing it now. This is my 10th year anniversary of being a Zen. I'm very proud of it. I taught for New York Sports Club. I'm right now with LA Fitness, and Clark, and Tonya is a student of mine, and she's been taking my class since July, and she comes faithfully every Monday and Wednesday. And when I'm subbing, she's right there and she's pounding the pavement.
Hey, I'm trying to get lean for the spring, baby. That's what I'm trying to do.
Absolutely.
That's Tanya. Whatever she make herself up to, she commit to it. That's what's up.
Yep.
For
those of you that don't know what Zumba is, it's an exercise class which involves a lot of steps that creates a good workout and cardio. And I follow the Zumba formula, 70% Latin and 30% is freestyle. So we can do hip hop, we can do Bollywood, we can do the waltz, and I try to interchange that in my program. It started 20 years ago purely by accident. Okay, where Beto Perez just stumbled upon a dance floor. He was an aerobics instructor, forgot his music, and he just turned on Latin music, and before you know, boom. In my class, we do reggaeton, we do bachata, we do merengue, we do salsa, we do a Brazilian funk, and as a choreographer, you constantly have to keep the music flowing and my class is very intense, very energetic. It's an hour class. Tanya's always in behind me dancing, sweating profusely.
Come on, Tonya, let's see your demo. Let's see your demo.
She is
no,
good.
I don't have the right clothes on for that today.
Let's see
But,
your demo.
But this,
I enjoy the class because it's a mixture of music. It's not just straight soca and all the other stuff. Paul puts every lick of music that he can, and I think that's why I enjoy it so much. So.
But it has a lot of benefits, and one of the benefits that it does, which we all need, is weight loss and toning of the body. When I first started Zumba, I was a size 34, and after 3 weeks of personal training and then doing Zumba, I went down to a size 28.
Oh my God.
I had to go out and buy a lot of new clothes. When I was teaching my students, she used to say, "Miss Kocum, you look good," and I felt great. It boosts your heart rate. And I had a science teacher take my class once, and she says, "I love your class because your arms are moving and your heart is always pumping, and this is good." It gets a lot of stress out. I have a lot of clients that come in my class at 5:45 who maybe taught a class, or they got cut off today, or their boss screamed at them. My class gets rid of that stress and that anxiety. Okay. Not only do we dance, but we scream, we shout, we sing. I run all over the place. I'll go next to Tonya, move her, I get her inside it, and I move around the room. That's what a Zumba instructor needs to do. It makes you happy, of course. I give a full body workout, okay, where we work on the glutes, the arms, the legs, the core, the back, okay? We burn a lot of calories and a lot of fats. Improves your blood pressure.
Let me jump in really fast. I get it. It sounds great. We all like Zumba. So with the COVID and the pandemic, has the classes been filled, or what's happening?
Well, let me tell you, when we started to come back last September, all instructors had to wear masks, and we were only allowed 15 in the room. There were circles that were made. Thank God the rates went down, and then we opened it up. Okay, my classes are usually filled like 45 to 50. Now with COVID, streaming up again, I've been getting 34, 35, but now with the new COVID coming in, my numbers are like maybe not. Last week I had 27 on Monday, and Wednesday I had 15. Again, some people wear a mask. You don't have to wear a mask. I keep the doors open. People do stay far apart. They are considerate of one another. So it's safe. We all feel safe,
Yeah. There's a lot of people in the class, and a lot of people do wear masks. I don't know how they do it, because I snatch mine off after a certain time. I do dance hard. I love to dance and everything. Okay, so listen, we got like several other people and everything. What are you all doing? Crystal, what are you doing?
What are you doing in COVID?
Oh, I mostly martial arts. I do stick fighting, which is also known as Kali. It's Filipino martial arts, FMA, and basically it's a weapons martial arts. So it's the first class you ever take, you get a weapon in your hand. So it's kind of backwards.
Wow.
You get the weapon first, then you learn the empty hand last. So it's, yeah.
It's inspirational. So you're not hanging out at Melba's. You're right. You're not going uptown to the Rooster. You're not hitting all the hot restaurants in Hudson Yards. You're just glamoring and kicking butt. What they say, you see the cover of I think it's In Style magazine. So you're a badass. I think they're doing a badass series. I like it.
He told me he likes it.
You know what I said
Are
to
you
my
blushing?
He told me
Are
he
you
like
actually
it.
blushing?
Yeah, because you're up here talking all that. So look, she's turning around.
Hold
Looking.
on. You know,
In
when I
Style
was a
magazine.
kid, let me tell you one of the reasons why I got into martial arts. Hold on, I have to grab something.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. She got a stick.
Better get that bumblebee contact. Okay, D, what's up with you?
She got a stick coming for you. Oh
When-
my. Oh, damn.
When I was in high school, my friend's brother drove me home, and I lived like 40 miles away from this destination, and he was crazy. I grew up in Nebraska, you know, the children of the corn.
Oh my gosh.
He had his sister pull the station wagon over, and then he came after me with a machete.
No
He was
way.
joking. He was joking, but it scared the shit out of me. Okay.
Wow.
I never forgot
That's
that. So I said, one day I'm gonna learn how to use that.
Oh no, girl, do you know how to use that thing?
Yes.
I'm
You know,
scared.
I don't want to blow by that because you know why? That's a serious scenario. You hear a lot of situations where men and women, but you hear from women a lot where there's a circumstance like, or I was hoping it wasn't going to go worse than how you described it, but how important is that for all of us to be aware of? Because you know why? It's just, we talk about it more now.
Right.
We hear more voices about some type of abuse or attack or something. So let's try to take that seed and blossom it so we can understand and give us inspiration to our daughters and our sons who are growing up, whether it's Nebraska.
That's right.
It's not always going to be some urban, it's not Detroit.
Exactly. And you know,
why you gotta use Detroit?
some real
I know, because you was in Detroit. That's a shout out to you.
You're in Detroit?
I'm from
Anthony's
Detroit. I'm
from
in LA
Detroit.
right now.
Look, I'm on 42nd Street. It's crazy here.
Yeah.
You in Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah, I'm right here. It's like every other second somebody's popping somebody.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's
But you know that the thing is, you know, my daughter was getting bullied at school, and I said, let me revisit martial arts. This was about 10 years ago. And I stumbled upon this particular art, which is a Filipino martial art. I grew up with a lot of Filipinos. So, you know, you being able to use the sword and the dagger and anything that's in my reach, it's awesome. I want to teach you guys something really quickly, okay?
Let's see a demo.
So just pretend, let me grab it.
Girl, you got to get
a kitchen knife,
props
okay?
ready.
A kitchen knife.
We're gonna practice with a kitchen knife because all the strikes, even when you're empty-handed, it's all done in blade orientation. So you take a kitchen blade, and you see these knuckles? They have to line up with the blade. You see that? See how it's lined up with the blade?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like geometry. So there's so many angles where I can strike you, but my knuckles are lined up with the blade, and my wrist is never flimsy. It just cocks and fires like a gun. Cock, fire. It doesn't overfire. Do you understand? Or else the weapon can come flying out of your hand. So remember that. Cock, fire, right?
Fire.
Now, the number one thing about this martial art is we destroy your hands first. I'm not going for your eyes, your groin, your ears, none of that. I'm going to disable you this way. Take your cell phone.
Wow.
And put your, this is such a wonderful weapon, and we have it all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're going to take your cell phone, put it in the ice pick grip. You see that with your thumb on the back of it, so it doesn't fly out of your hand. So when you're on the platform or you feeling a little easy, put it like that. And that person's hand is coming, you crack down on it. Pow! And then a one-handed man can't attack you.
Okay.
Or a woman, or whatever. So there's a strike that's called checkmate, right?
Okay.
And you have it up by your ear. Hey, you do it. Hand comes in, it goes down and up, just like a check. Boom, boom, right to the waist. Bah, 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 bah. You understand?
I'm scared.
Yeah, girl.
Thumb on the top.
I'm scared.
Can we hang out?
Yeah.
I need to be with you.
You don't have your phone?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, can we hang?
He's gonna be my bodyguard. That's what she's
You
gonna
don't
do.
have your phone?
Huh?
You don't have your phone? Take their phone and beat their ass with it,
That-
okay?
Okay. All right, so you've been doing this. How long you been doing martial arts? For like how long?
I've been doing martial arts thoroughly as a certified instructor I got my certification in 2019. So I've been teaching since then, but I started my journey in 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I went off and on. And I noticed how the cardio, just when you move your arms, you get in shape, everything's in shape because I'm doing this. I'm not in the gym.
Oh.
Right.
No, I'm just,
Well, some people don't have it like that. Maybe they're doing all that arm move, pow, 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 but they still ain't losing weight, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll tone up or something like that. But you blessed, girl. You got
yeah, with this, you tone from the bone out. So you can feel strong. It's really not, whatever body type you have is cool, but you just want to feel strong.
Wow.
And then the footwork that we do, your lower body, definitely, you get a nice, round booty and all.
Glutes.
Yeah, the glutes, yeah. See, I'm
Everybody
not
likes that. Everybody likes round glutes and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Up the stairs. How about that? New York subway.
And you do it to music too. You learn to music. You learn to strike to music. So you get the cardio. You're moving. You're learning how to we say offensive martial arts. It's not really anything. I'm never defending anything.
No.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I get you.
If you come after me, I'm coming after you. That's the way it is. So
exactly. You mess with me, it's a must that I mess with you.
Yeah.
That's a song.
It's aggressive then.
And the thing is, when you train with weapons, heavy weapons in your hands, when you don't have anything in your hands are fast.
Mm-hmm.
Super fast.
So what is that? Is that like muscle weight from your hands, or is that like, do you have like muscles that have muscle memory in your hands? How do they get so fast?
Well, it's like when you have on ankle weights and then you train with them and then you do a race.
Right.
My hand.
Oh, okay. That's what's
same
up.
thing. So as the punch is coming, I've already hit you.
Hmm.
I see.
Well, you
So
need
I
to
was
shoot a commercial.
I was on 47th Street. A guy walked by me, called me a bitch, thought he was gonna ruffle me up. I was like, no. I'm focused. He thought maybe I would get tripped out and drop my bag and be, who do you call it? Right? I was like, and my daughter was next to
Pick what
me.
you want, baby. Okay.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. That's Anthony.
So my daughter was next to me. The guy, I said to my daughter, I said, just in case he didn't mean it for me. I said, no, he doesn't. I don't even know that guy. I said, let's just hang back just in case he meant it for me, right? So as I stopped, I was texting somebody like this, right, on the corner. He backed up. He was like maybe 6'1". And then he started arguing with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I went like this. I had my phone in my hand. I said, what is all this? I was asking him like this, And then he went to punch me. I had the phone. Here comes the punch. Boom and boom right in the face.
Shit.
It was boom, boom, like that. So fast. I was like, damn, that was fast. And I was so calm. And he backed up like this. And he went, have a nice day.
No, he didn't.
And he left. And my daughter was like, Mom, call the police. Call the police. How did you stay so calm? I was like, I don't know.
How old is your daughter?
At the time, she was 13.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
12. She was 12.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the first time I had to use it.
Dorinda, what kind of advice you got? What are you trying to do to get lean for the spring? Are you doing anything?
Oh, girl.
She's making money. I think, Crystal, we need to get together and shoot a commercial.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Exactly.
I'm big on eating green, eating
Oh,
real clean
There you
these
go.
days.
That's what's up.
okay.
Eating real clean. I've first I started out with a very strict weight loss diet program. It is supervised. It was supervised by a doctor, and you have to give up all of your. It was a 40-day cleanse. You give up all of your all fats, oils, of course, no carbs. But it sounded it was insane. It was insane. But what happens is what they were trying to do is reset your internals so that your body would process healthy again and break a lot of your own and break some habits. And I just reached for the bottle. That's what I reached for if people are watching. It was with a company, I can't see, so I got to put my glasses on. So Premier was the I don't know, I got this filter on my camera, but it was Premier with a whole lot of vitamins, minerals, lots of replacements for your body when you're kind of like cleansing on that type of program. But out of it, I did it, of course, with a girlfriend Lisa. We were partners in with it so we could help each other. And I really dropped like 15 pounds. And Lisa dropped 20.
Nice.
But people are like always leery about, diet plans like that, which are very drastic and, demanding. Can you stick to it? So what I have is an endocrinologist, and I stay up on, am I in a healthy place? And I'm slowly, refocusing my food and eat, I eat healthy any which way, but case in point, it's cold. I wanted to make a chicken soup. And normally anybody makes a chicken soup, right? You put the onions in the pan and you saute the onion and then you put the garlic in, right? And all of that happens in olive oil. You put the water in the chicken. And of course you have chicken stock, right? It has salt in it. What I did was I know it's not going to sound yummy, but it was put the onions in the water, put the chickens in water, put the fresh garlic in the water, simmer it down, still put a little chicken bouillon in it. And I'm telling you, it is delicious. You don't miss the oil. It was kind of like pattern breaking kind of stuff. And when you start eating really clean, you give up some of those, the oils and the things that we've been accustomed to just in our everyday. Butter in the pan when you're making a scrambled egg, things like, really small things. And you would be surprised. Your body will show the improvement and will change. It works. And lots of water, tons of water.
Lots of water. That's what I hear all the time. Lots of water.
No sugar, no white sugar. Right?
No sugar. Sugar just kills you.
What you working on?
That's what I did.
Are you working on anything? Are you trying to tone up or anything?
I'm going back to my keto diet where I'm just eating a lot of meat, lean meat. And I cut out soda. I used to love like Pepsi and Coke, and I used to have that with every meal.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Just cutting that out makes me feel a lot better, and hopefully it'll trim off some pounds.
All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
All right, JJ, you want to move on to the next topic? We're talking about
Coke?
I
mean, shit, because y'all making me hungry, but now I'm hearing a lot lately about the sugar. A lot about the sugar.
Okay, just get another one. That looks gross. You're right.
In your food planning. So I get.
What are you scared about the sugar, Jay? What scares you?
Well, no. You just notice like for instance, coffee. Instead of using creamer or a certain type of sugary one, you switch up, like you were saying. Like you even said with making an egg or the salt, sugar. Especially as Black people and that type of thing. People, those things are just coming as we go. I was joking about Melba's earlier, but listen, we all know nobody's running up to Melba's ordering a 6-piece of fried chicken.
Not during this pandemic.
Like we used to, Even Anthony and I, when we get together, we vow is like we're not doing.
Oh yeah, me and Jay used to grind together at some restaurants. Yeah. Trust me.
You just have to. And eating out is bad as it is.
Yeah, it is.
You want to grab as many greens as possible.
So you have to pick and choose, right? We still have to have a life, right?
Right.
Everybody has to have a life. Anything in moderation, but the thing that I did with that reset kind of got my mind in the reset. If you go out, right, you go anywhere you want to go, don't pick up the salt and sprinkle it, right? You don't have to order the chicken and the waffles. You know, just make a choice. That's right. Anything in moderation.
Right. Right.
Unless you're gonna run it, right? Run it all off. Are we gonna run it all off?
Nobody. It's 4 degrees outside. We're not doing that much running. Maybe we'll get some, hand movement.
Right, hand movement.
Right? Hey, so did you all hear about this story? Jay found it actually. Anybody can find it. It's on the New York Post about, this guy got COVID like last year, and he said his penis shrunk after he got COVID. Did you hear about that story? Yes.
He did what?
The penis shrunk 1.5 inches.
Oh, I have heard about that.
Last week.
Any excuse.
Listen,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a use it or lose it type of thing.
He said he was well endowed before he had COVID. Not super big, but well endowed and everything. He got COVID, got sick. He was really sick. Next thing you know, he couldn't get it up. Okay, so he went to the doctor, and then he came, and the doctor, I guess he measured himself or something like that, and he said he lost 1.5 inches because of COVID.
Wow.
They got a pill for that. Don't they got the blue pill?
Well, it's funny you say that because COVID does affect your blood flow. So those pills you're talking about are all about getting you good blood flow. So I have talked to people who said that it does affect their sex life. Having COVID has, because your blood's not flowing. Obviously, you got to have blood to your penis to get erect. So yeah, that can be an issue.
Well, we were talking last week. This is almost like talking about like a COVID sex party. I'm hearing a lot. I'm hearing, the penis. I'm hearing hair loss. I'm hearing some people are even trying to get COVID so they don't have to cancel their wedding. Or whatever big plans they may have in the future. So
you mean get the COVID now so you don't have to worry about it later?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Build up the antibodies, maybe.
So,
gosh.
And then when that guy with the sex penis thing, I don't know. I mean, it made the Post, it made Newsweek. I was just like, is that a real story? I mean, is it real? 1.5. Even if he's well endowed, 1.5, that he's gonna have to get creative.
Oh my God.
He's gonna have to get creative. But it seems like
did he have photos? Like what was where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
There's a lot, everybody's saying something, trying to blame it on COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Can't blame it all on COVID.
Yeah, sure can.
Yeah. You can't blame it on COVID.
Jay.
But that's part of the life that's happening. But what we was also trying to talk about is like, why are we so? I mean, I was going to almost go back to Christopher with the crime because there's so much crime going on. But I wanted to bring back this. Do you think that COVID is affecting relationships? That seems to be the big thing. Are we?
That is. Yeah.
Into that world where we don't want to be around each other, or is your home or space just too tight for your spouse or your partner, and that's what I'm just trying to figure out. Are we going there again?
Yeah, I think we are, and I think we're going to have long-term mental effects that's going to go years into how we deal with other people in relationships, because we've become kind of antisocial society at this point. And by being antisocial, trying to relearn at 30, 40, 50, some of us, that's kind of hard to relearn some of those things. So I think it's definitely affecting a lot of people I know who were married for years, a lot of people who were best friends and lived together for years. They hate each other. They've moved out. They've gotten their own apartments, their own places. It's just, this is something that we hadn't been through in 100 years. What do we expect,
But the good thing is, I feel we're not scared of the virus anymore. I mean,
Really? I'm still scared of that shit.
Really?
Did all of you get it? Did everybody?
Being afraid, right?
Did everybody get it? I didn't get it.
I had it twice.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
that shit is like that.
The first
Wow.
time I didn't leave my house for 2 months. I didn't get out of bed for
Oh, my
6
goodness.
weeks.
Oh my
Oh,
And
God.
I was in the emergency room, just in the corner for 2 days after the ambulance picked me up. It was crazy.
The
Oh,
ambulance.
you were in the ambulance?
I almost went to the tent
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
at
my
40, yeah. And then somehow they decided to take me to Roosevelt I couldn't even move. I lost all feeling in my arms and legs.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And then,
You're doing better now.
gosh.
crazy. And then I was,
And you're like healthy, right? We would call you.
Yeah, she healthy. She look great shape. She work out, doing all of that stuff. Damn.
it got me. And I remember I remember I got it at Trader Joe's. I went there to everyone was stocking up on food. And I remember I was like, I put that bag in the wrong place and I knew it. So I ended up developing vertigo from it.
Mm.
Wow.
Long-term, that's a long-term thing, right?
Yeah. Some of those are, I'm better now, but at first when they talk about that fog in your brain and I was like, did I just have sex? No.
Well, he only was 1.5. He lost 1.5, so you can't see it there, right? So.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know if that happened or not.
Go back to sex.
Right.
Oh my
Take
God.
that pill.
And then
You
I
gotta take the pill.
just had the Omicron. I had the Omicron.
You just kept all these viruses.
Everybody had Omicron.
It only lasted 2 days this time.
Yeah.
I was sick for 2 days. That was it.
Was it like the flu? They say that
It
we
felt,
have it again.
it felt like a regular mild flu, not even like the old flu like we remember when we were kids. So,
right.
And I didn't even get the cough. I didn't get runny nose, just a little bit of fever, and I was tired.
Wow.
Well,
I
do
tell
you
you,
think that's from being like it?
What'd you say?
You think that's from being like in the middle of the heart of the city? Because you're like right in the nucleus. You're like 42nd Street.
And I'm still shooting. My kid goes to school every day. It was one of her teachers had it. And then
I got a son who lives on 46th Street. He hasn't gotten it, right on 46th and 9th. He hasn't gotten it.
Okay, yeah, just
gotta be careful.
Yeah,
so I don't know, Jay, it's just about just where you live, it might just be just how you're exposed.
Yeah, it's probably not where you live, the cities get the bad rap about it, but yeah, it just could be.
Yeah.
I mean, now they said everybody's gonna get it eventually, because I feel like I just had, after I had it before, I feel like I just got the Tron, but it was like you said, I mean, it knocked me out for a couple of days. It wasn't heavy, but it was like a little bit of congestion. Yeah, a little bit of a headache. I was like, this shit is like real. So, we'll be at probably 1 million people in about 2 months. So I'm not taking it lightly, at all,
Yeah, this is something that you can't. I don't even think you can escape it anymore. I mean,
no. I think everybody's
in the air. You're gonna breathe it, and it's over. And hopefully you're vaccinated, and it won't be that.
It doesn't even matter. I'm not saying it. Somebody told me today it's like cocaine. You vaccine. It's like you get it, and you're not even worried because you get the sniffles and this and that. So it's like it doesn't even. Vaccinated, double boosted or quadruple shot.
Triple boosted is crazy.
Yeah. You can still get it, but you won't be as bad, I guess. That's what we're saying, right?
Right. It seems to attack your whatever weakness you have. And if you have belly fat, then it's going to hit you in that lung area because you have a lot of inflammation.
Yep.
Right.
So I think that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Well, obviously, is the harder it is, it's going to be harder for you to breathe. It's a whatever they call it. It's an inhale, it affects your lungs. So, if you're overweight, that's going to be that's why we started out with the right foot about our diets and working out and the Zumba and your incredible skills with those knives are still got me scared.
That's how I find out if he wants to date me or not. I talk about the knives, and they're like,
yeah, I'll probably run away from you behind
go out with her.
Crystal, if you start pulling out the knives and shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I probably run with you.
That might be a day 3, Crystal. Okay, just go to day 3. Let's call that back.
Army guy though. I met a guy, a retired army man, and I was like,
but
let me tell him that.
But Jay asked an important question. I'd like to know this question from the ladies. Like, how has this affected your relationships?
Oh, no. My husband works too much. He's never home. No. Actually, he's been home this last week, and I'm like, when are you leaving? Like,
well, yeah. And I know how you mean
what's happening. Everybody's home, and they're working from home. You know what I'm saying? So these relationships are blowing up.
Yeah.
Because you used to could kind of be like, oh, she get off at 5, I get off at 5, we have dinner, then I'm going to sleep. Now it's like you sitting there next to a mug, like, this is what we signed up for.
Well, that's why I think Lisa Bonet got going through the divorce.
That
fine
man. How's she gonna let that one go?
I don't know. That was a little off. I'm a little off with that one.
Yeah, I'm a little off too.
I'm a little off with that.
He was 10 months on the road, and then he's home now. He's like,
yeah. But still, I don't care. I mean, he could be home all that fineness. He could be
Jay, that's a different level.
Listen, she
candy.
Nerve-wracking.
She kicked Lenny Kravitz to the curb too. So I don't know.
That's another fine man. What's up? That's another fine man.
I didn't even know she still had a name until I heard that on the news today. I haven't watched her since A Different World. So I didn't even know she was still this, but obviously she still got game because the women on The View today were like, she married the hottest man in the world. So I'm not checking out that dude, but that's what I heard. So I didn't even know she had game like that. I didn't know she was with Lenny Kravitz either. Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute.
She's that smooth. She's that smooth.
Apparently. But honey, listen, Aquaman, oh my God. What's that thing on TikTok? You want to bumper? You want to chill with the big boys? Every time I see him, I just think of that song, that thing. That theme song.
I was shocked myself
because all the brothers loved Lisa Bonet back in the day. She light skinned. Remember that, Jay?
Back in the day. But if you seen her today, you'd be like, I don't understand.
Oh, she ain't got the look no more?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
when she dresses up, I don't know. But every time I saw her, she was just regular plain Jane,
That's the whole appeal. That's the appeal.
But I'm like,
it's effortless. It's bohemian. I'm just sexy in my skin. It's, oh, yes, I can just dread all my hair and that's the end of it. And everything else is done behind closed doors, the rest is need to know basis.
She might be eating a little too lean, if you ask.
She's eating too green.
Too lean. She's real small. She's petite, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
This moves us into the next.
No one's kicking her out the bed.
I haven't heard that yet.
I guess you guys wouldn't kick her out of bed if she laid next to you either, huh? I guess that's
I don't think so.
So what about date night? During this trying time that we're in. What about date night? Anybody go on dates with their mates?
No, it's not.
What is your ideal date night?
I still got an 11-year-old in the house, so we haven't been running out.
You need a date night. That's what I'm. you
guys.
No, but in general, we.
Anthony. What is he doing?
You guys know I'm eating greens.
That's good. We're thinking about doing a dance class, like not the Zumba one, like him, an exercise class, like a real put your shoes on and do
not go.
Yes. So we're thinking about that as a date night.
What like salsa? Is it salsa or something? What is it?
But yeah, you go to a class and you learn to dance. Right now they do one private lesson, and then normally you do a group lesson, and my understanding is like maybe there's like 3 other couples, of course, because of COVID, it's controlled.
Right.
But it's a you know, it's like a kind of learn to dance, yes, tango or you know, big dancing. So you got to put shoes on. The whole point is you got to put shoes on, right? You gotta put the heels. It's all about the stilettos. It's really not really about anything else. It's just getting the bedroom shoes on outside. That's
right.
That's nice.
And being together and embracing and
yes,
and swerving, getting the hips moving. While Crystal's working on the hands moving, you working on getting the hips moving.
Wait a minute, Crystal. I gotta hear your day tonight. I gotta hear your day. It's gonna be all about the knives. You gonna pull out the knives? You know who you did you watch what's her name? What was that movie about the devil? The sitcom about the devil? It was on Netflix. Anyway.
Lucifer?
Huh?
Lucifer?
Yes, Lucifer. You remind her that chick, the side chick.
Oh, she was hot. Oh yeah, she's hot.
She was hot. Yeah, she was hot. So what's your ideal date night, Crystal?
An ideal date night is shopping at Macy's or something, Ferns.
For what, a set of knives?
Yeah, good set of Martha Stewart knives. No, like just going either going to Macy's, going to like different shops in the city, and then coming home and chilling out and trying on clothes, doing a little fashion show.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that sounds good.
I like that.
That's good.
I like that too. So
that's a good one.
We're talking lingerie.
And
Perhaps.
Lingerie stilettos.
The stilettos, yeah. It's like you have to see if it fits right.
I asked for my birthday, which is coming up next week. I asked for a photo shoot. I want a photo shoot.
You said come here. Do you have a photographer?
Yes, I have a photographer.
He is one.
Husband's photographer is the photog lady. She could take some pictures.
Oh well, she could take. Yes, Chris, I would happily let you take my picture.
So
is it another woman's eye? 100%.
Is it so basically it sounds like both of you are saying that that date night has a lot to do with femininity and showing off the beauty you enhance, and then having your partner or guy or husband or spouse endure that via like what, seduction or
it's so interesting romance. That you put that together, Jay. That's a real great thing that you just put that together. You know, because you know, it's interesting that we both kind of said those two things, and we're both very kind of like dominant women, and we both kind of said that. So it's so funny that actually came up in this conversation. I guess you did hit on something with that. I know I'm always, you know, project manager, and I'm always in charge and taking the lead and alpha dog. And sometimes you just don't want to do that. You don't need to have that face on all the time. So I think there is a lean onto that, just to be out of your norm. And there's nothing wrong with you being sexy woman all the time anyway. Are you kidding me? That's wonderful. But I think you're right. Something about just for that little bit of time, just taking a little dress up. It's nice. Right. It's a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds great. It's like in a beauty, because you know what? I don't like, if you asked Anthony and I don't think that would come up. Like shopping, you know, we kind of think, well, how could we impress and seduce or savvy or know the hottest spot or try to impress by having, you know, the best table at the best restaurant at the best private jet to the best island. You know, it's not like
you can still do that, Jay.
Show me your cheek. You know what I'm saying?
We're not stopping the private jet thing. Like, you can put that on.
Exactly, you can keep that. And
the island thing is fine.
That's fine. Sex on the beach, baby. Sex on the beach. What about you, Anthony? I know you chomping away and everything, but you ain't.
Yeah, Anthony is just being a brother.
I can hear you. Listen, your mic's.
What was that? Nobles? Are you in Nobles in Malibu?
Your mic's closed. Open your mic. Anthony, open your mic.
I hope he washes his hands afterwards. What?
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you
Okay,
now.
I was saying I had to bring my kids to dinner. I had just picked them up from school, but one thing that I did want to mention was I'm in West LA at one of your favorite spots off of Barrington and Wilshire. It's a Chinese spot, but they got a lot of green food here. Don't worry.
Mr. Childs?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah, that's it, Mr. Childs. But what I wanted to say was, it's funny because I think that when women, like the whole way that women see going out or a date night is totally different than the way men see it. And you kind of touched upon that, Jay, when you said that's not the least thing we would even think about is what they're thinking about going shopping and that being a date night. So from my perspective, I just think that guys, like maybe our DNA or our biology just drives us to always be trying to impress. And I don't think we ever will really impress women the way they need to be impressed, because I'm thinking about Bezos and Gates. And Bezos was like, okay, I'm going to buy a girl an island. I'm going to buy her an island. Put all this to rest about a house or 2 houses or competing with LeBron with 4 houses. I'm going to buy an island. And he still got divorced. So I think men just have the wrong perspective. So I like what women think about that, I just think somebody's here. Okay, how you doing?
Yeah, it just seems like it seems like it has just, I mean, listen, you age changes how you perceive a great time.
There you go. You're right.
Yeah.
And when you check out, I was reading some book, I sent it to you, Tonya, like Open Wide or Wide Open. It just kind of talks about sex and the relationship. And it seems like, and we touched on this last week, spirituality all of a sudden is coming up like as the new big thing.
I don't think there's a new big thing. I think it's like you said, it's with age. But when you're 20, you're not thinking about that. You're just trying to get some and move on and whatever. You know what I'm saying? When you're 30, you
get some what, Tanya?
Huh?
Get some what?
You know what?
The Chinese food.
Chinese. We trying to get that extra 1.5 inches back. That's what we're trying to do. And you're 20, but when you get like 30 and 40 and stuff like that, your mindset changes and everything.
Yeah.
So the spirit, and that's when the spirituality might come up in relationships. You might be in real love or something like that. I don't know. So I think it's with the age. I don't think at 20 you're thinking about connecting with the soul mate.
Do you think it's in to just ask for what you want? Can you just go up to somebody and say, you know what? Why are we having this long, drawn out conversation about sexuality? Who gives a fuck about where we going to Mr. Child? I want to take you back to my place, undress you, and have hot sex. Fuck out. Can we just ask for what we want? I mean, I see it in the movies. I saw it on and just like that, just like that.
It depends.
You should ask for what you want.
I think women want us to ask that more than we do ask. I think men are afraid to just ask that. But a lot of times, like Kenneth Cole, that one comedian, the guy from Blackish, he has that stand-up where he says, sometimes guys, you just need to ask. He's like, I asked for a threesome one time and the shit happened.
So women think on the same. Women think like men too. It's
that's the point. Right. Yeah.
Well, listen, there's no guy that's going to disagree with that. But it just like if a guy says it, I don't know.
You sound like a creep.
Right.
You sound like a creep. But like, hey girl, can I ask you a question?
It ain't even like, hey girl. It's just like, yo, what do we
Is that the person? Is that going to be the forever person, or that's just the playground person?
Right.
That it just depends on the relationship, right? Is it a relationship person?
I mean, yeah.
That's
the moment, the girlfriend, the wife. That's what it is.
Yeah. But as a man, do you know who to ask that question to? Do you have sort of like a radar where it's like she might go for it?
Men gauge women like they got the radar. They know when to ask and when not to ask things like that. And women. I mean, there's some bold women out there. They'd be like, yo, can you just come to the house? Just shut up. Just come to the house and let's do this.
Well, it's the person you're out at nobles with, right? You're in, at that impressive restaurant. You're like, well, listen, you know.
Well, it's dependent on. I think it's dependent on timing and circumstances. It could be one of the sweetest girls who's never done anything like that in her life, and she could just be coming off a hard breakup. She could be just very emotional, and you could just ask the question at the right time.
That's
you know,
it.
She just wanted
So a
to
lot of
try
it is
something
timing.
new. She just might
Yeah.
want to try something new.
right?
You know? Everybody's different. Everybody's been there, you know?
I mean, it's not like you're offering like a bag of dog shit. You're just offering dick, you know?
1.5 inches. That's what
It's like the question is, the question is, are they rolling video or not?
There you go. That's that spicy couple stuff right there. There you go.
You know, it seems like that's also come up a lot. The videotape.
Mm.
You know, seems like
I don't know. If I got caught like that, I don't know if I could turn that into a multi-million-dollar, billion, trillion dollar thing like Kim did. You know?
Like him. That's the ultimate momager right there.
Right?
I'm telling you.
That's the ultimate.
Right?
This is not
we turn that into power. You know? I mean,
Yeah.
God, look at him now. Man,
I mean, Kim, people can't even keep up with Kim's billion.
No.
She just flipped some 50s, right? It all sold out and
All sold out.
all sold out. You know, Kanye sweating her, and she's like,
She got a half-ass law degree. He's like this.
I know. She's like, I passed the baby bar.
Finish it?
Go ahead with your bad self.
You finished it? You finished her law degree?
Yeah.
You know the baby bar one. No, it's not the big
Bar in
Oh, yeah,
California,
it's not the big one.
you take the bar exam after your first year of law school. So it's
Oh.
called the baby bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she can strut around.
This lawyer, her father was one of OJ's lawyers, so
Yeah.
she has the background, but she didn't got time for that shit. You know, it's just something for her to kind of make
It's in
some more money.
DNA,
off.
right?
Yeah.
Well, she's trying to make some money moves, you know. She's out there being an advocate, you know, getting people exonerated.
Right.
Like that.
Right.
That's her
Yeah.
thing. That's gonna be her thing.
Yeah.
She's gonna be the next Gloria Allred. That's what I think.
There you go.
She's annoying.
Very. Very. And she don't wear red all the time either.
Oh, man. This guy.
So we got about 4 more minutes, about 5 more minutes before we have to get up out of here and everything. But I appreciate.
So what are y'all doing for Valentine's Day? What are you doing for Martin Luther King Day?
I forgot about that.
We're not supposed to celebrate. Remember, they said you're not supposed to celebrate. You're supposed to go marching and
Vote or something.
vote. Yeah, for the vote.
What?
Yeah. Oh,
What
register.
Right.
No, it's right there. You're supposed to re-register and make sure all your younger people. I don't even say millennials now, right? Everybody's all registered, and you're not just running around talking about how great King was. They don't want that. They want you to be proactive this year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a stand.
Make a stand.
Because everything that took place in Georgia and Arizona, so now that, you know, whoever you decide to vote for, they just want to make sure your vote is counted properly as we go into 2024, which, you know, now, so
Who
it's.
you voting for, Jay?
What's that?
Who you voting for?
What the hell?
Well, I probably won't be voting for Hillary, but I don't know. Hillary seems like she's jumping back in.
I would love for Hillary to get back in, man.
Oh, I would love for her. Yes.
It might be the move. I don't know what I'm gonna do though.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, you know. We need to be trying to help Biden now because he had a really rough week, brother. Whew.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
big.
it was- But you know, I'm trying to get involved more locally because locally, tax dollars. We need
that's where it's
the
at.
DA, the
Mhm.
council person, the assembly man or women, you know, that stuff. So you know, so when you know, like, so Crystal or D or me or you, we're walking down the street and we're with our child. We're not worried about, you know, which phone we're gonna carry and how we're gonna have our thumb because we got to hit them to the door, hit them to do this and do that. Because that's a lot to think about, and it's impressive.
Mhm.
So it's very empowering because
It is.
frankly,
It is.
I probably would panic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kept cool. You ain't even run. I'm like, you didn't even think of running. You was
He
like,
said, "Pat, pat, pat, pat."
waiting.
I know,
I'm
people are
waiting
like,
for a fucking-
why didn't I run? I'm like, why didn't I run?
Or call the police.
Because you were ready.
You were. You was like, I got my cell phone in my hand.
Yeah. And then I felt the vibe. I'm like, he's not trying to hurt me, because a predator is afraid to get hurt.
Hmm.
And I didn't have that vibe like, you're gonna hurt me. I had the vibe like, you're gonna get hurt. Because I said, what are you doing?
I know, you read him the riot act. You're like, what is your problem?
Yeah, because we're trained to like, don't hit me, buddy, because you have to go to court. So I'm like, is this a court case? And I'm like, it's fast. I was like, nah, let me just.
Yeah, but then you can.
It was over.
But then you could take it to Judge Steve Harvey.
There you go.
I see that. Judge Steve Harvey.
He's killing it.
It's
He's
empowering.
killing
Killing it.
Killing it.
How is he
Doing
a
it.
judge? I'm sorry. How is he a judge? How is he?
I don't think he's not a real judge, but
They
gave him.
How he able to be a judge? I was wondering the same thing.
Well, it's just a term. It's just
a term.
Right.
Yeah.
Judge Steve Harvey. I'm not calling
But that's
him
the name. No. He's like, no. I don't think you have to call him that.
It's
But it's just that
basically
he's in the
Family
chair.
Feud. He's just disputing.
Yeah.
It's a riot.
It's a riot.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just good TV.
Yeah, that is true. It is just TV.
It's just another $80 million check for him.
Exactly. And I'm not even mad at him. I like
Me
my,
either.
the BLS in the morning. I like the whole thing. I'm proud of all of them. I'm not
You
even
keeping
mad.
it soulful.
I'm
So tell me
not
about
even
some of
mad.
your latest projects.
That's right.
Oh.
Yes, please.
Last weekend, I just launched the Tri-State Warriors, which are the first women's football team in New Jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, they got Tri-State Warriors. The season will launch in April, so get ready. They look they are serious. This is not a bikini wearing football team. They're really 11-on-11 full tackle. So it's for real. The girls are serious.
Are they do they look like dudes, or they,
That's what's up.
There's a little bit of mix. There's a mix. They're full ladies. They do work out. They're, some of them are really cut, and some of them are new to football. So they're not perfectly shaped cut, but their heart is in it. And then you do have
What
a
are
few
the
ladies
age
who are a little
ranges?
18. You have to be 18 or over. And as far as I know, I saw no older than like 30. That's again, but I was like a media manager, so it's not.
That's all right. Grandma's gonna come out there, I'm sure. Somebody's grandma's coming on the team. Okay.
Yeah, but they're serious, and
It's always gonna be
it's something
that
to
one.
watch. Yes,
And
That
my
deserves
type-
media. That deserves press. That's a good.
dessert. It's a really great thing, and it's
That's
run
awesome.
by what's it called? LB. He was a former Red, and the other coach is Coach Rich, and they're both diehard coaches and really into supporting women in the movement. So it's coming from a really great place. It really is. It's a really great
That's
place.
awesome. That's awesome.
Great, yes.
Yeah, that is. That's inspirational, because I see a lot of women are becoming coaches now in football and
Great place.
baseball. So that's fantastic. And what did you do? Did you shoot them as well? Because I know you're doing a lot of
Everything, every single thing. We did everything from, we were the media marketing team that launched them. So all the commercials, all the hype video and the launch video, and everything runs on my Q Vision, because I run a Q Vision is a streaming channel on Roku, which your show is now going to be on.
We're on now, Jay. Today.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, I'm looking for all you beautiful content creators and new producers, directors, even people, even like you guys have shows or trailers that need visibility. I'm 100% waiting to rebroadcast and put your messages out to everyone. So I'm looking, please, email the chat if you want more information, but it's Q Vision Entertainment. And it's on Roku, Amazon Fire for free. And please follow us on Instagram, Q Vision.
Q as in, is it the letter or the word?
Queue Vision, like get in the queue, like the technology queue. So yeah, it's really hot. I've been working with that with Ralph Horn. He's my partner in crime with that. And you know what? This Q Vision came out of COVID. We started in March in COVID in our homes, gave birth to it, and put it up. So that was what I did in COVID. I launched a network.
Amazing.
A lot of creativity came out through COVID. You ain't got nothing else to do.
That's true.
Make some money somehow, you know?
Exactly.
All right, well, we got to get up out of here.
That's
So,
special. We like that.
Thank you.
10 o'clock, we got to get up out of here, JJ. Time to go. Jay, you
know what? I just started to get alive. I always say to Tonya, we need to go another hour because the 9 o'clock, I'm rushing and trying to get it together. Then I wake up and then I'm ready to go. Now I'm ready to go. All hyped. The guy, I figured the guy who lost his 2 inches, you know, for those of us who gained 2 inches, we need to take his side and try to get it going on. But that's just me being greedy and thirsty. But other than that, you know, I'm excited. You know, the only thing I'm really sad about is our brothers and sisters in the Bronx from that fire.
Oh, yeah.
100%. 100%.
Let's give a
shout
out
to them.
Yeah.
That was sad.
I'm so sad.
Yeah,
But,
you gotta be careful with those space heaters.
Yeah.
Space
Well,
heater.
you know what? They're not, you know, from what I'm understanding that all the fire alarms were in drawers.
Oh no.
It's just a million reasons why that went south, you know. You know, the candles and this and that. But that's kind of bummed me out. But other than that, I mean, you know, it's a happy new year. It's great to talk about being lean, being healthy, staying out of COVID, learning a few martial arts, Q Vision.
Look, Crystal's new name is Vanessa
eat greens and, you know, being with his kids. That's cool. Taking the family to dinner. That's nice.
Right.
Tanya's doing Zumba. Yeah, no, Tonya, dance us out. Dance us out.
I'm not dancing. I ain't dancing. But I am. I feel good though. I am not lying. I feel good. I feel good. I don't know if I lost any pounds. I'm not even looking for that. I'm just looking for something to do. That's basically what it is. You know, I'm used to running in the city every day. Now I'm home, working from home. And so yeah, dancing. I love to dance.
Yeah.
So I shed some stuff, but I just don't know where. You know.
Well, I tell you, everybody's faces and skin looks great. Everybody looks like they're doing well, healthy and pretty. What's up, J.U. Weiss? I didn't hear about J.U. Weiss.
J.U. Weiss, you ain't said nothing the whole show.
J.U. Weiss, what happened to you this week? Who ran into the law? What happened?
Talking this week?
What's going on in Philly?
You not talking?
Talking. All right, listen. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, thank you for being part of the show. Y'all look great. Stay close.
Thank you to Paul Kocum. He had to get up out of here.
Thank you, guys.
Tanya's gonna post some pictures. Tag them.
Yeah.
Post them.
Of course.
And next week we're gonna go right back into our sex COVID party. We're doing this sex COVID thing. We just can't get enough of it.
I don't know. And as soon as we start talking about it, everybody just, oh,
I know, right?
1.5 inches.
It's a holiday. What can you say?
We gotta get out of here, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sandwiches.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All social media. Actively always on.
Good luck with everything everyone's doing.
Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy soon. Bring us out, Jay. Jay Weiss, bring us out. Yeah. All right, we out, Jay. Jay, you didn't even let us know you were there.
I'm out.
All right, out. Bye,
Thai food, no salt. Peace out, J.U. Ice. My man.
Peace out. Jay Weiss, down. All right, we out.